In a kingdom of snow and ice, where the northern lights danced across the night sky, lived a young boy named Elijah. Elijah was not just any boy, he was a dreamer, an adventurer, and a storyteller. His small village was nestled in the heart of the Arctic, surrounded by towering icebergs and frosty plains. The villagers were kind and hardworking, but they were often too busy to notice the magical world Elijah saw around them. One chilly evening, while the village was blanketed in a serene silence, Elijah decided to explore the frozen lake near his home. As he walked across the shimmering ice, he noticed something unusual, a large, round figure stuck in the ice. Curiosity piqued, Elijah rushed over to investigate. To his astonishment, it was a hippopotamus. How a hippopotamus ended up in the Arctic was a mystery, but Elijah knew he had to help. He named the hippo Luke and began chipping away at the ice with his small, trusty pickaxe. Days turned into weeks, and Elijah's determination never wavered. The villagers, seeing his dedication, began to lend a hand. Slowly but surely, Luke was freed from his icy prison. Grateful and surprisingly agile for his size, Luke became Elijah's loyal companion. One day, as Elijah and Luke were playing near the edge of the village, they heard whispers about a great injustice happening in the world beyond their icy kingdom. It was said that there was a man named Martin Luther King Jr. who was fighting for equality and justice in a faraway land. Inspired by his bravery, Elijah felt a stirring in his heart. Elijah decided to embark on a journey to learn more about this courageous leader. With Luke by his side, they ventured through snowy forests and across frozen rivers, facing numerous challenges along the way. They encountered fierce blizzards, treacherous ice crevices, and even a pack of hungry wolves. Despite the dangers, Elijah and Luke pressed on, driven by the stories of Martin Luther King Jr.'s dedication to justice. They finally arrived at a bustling town where people of all colors and backgrounds lived together. Here, Elijah met an old storyteller who recounted the tale of Martin Luther King Jr. with great passion. The storyteller spoke of how Martin Luther King Jr. led peaceful protests, gave powerful speeches, and inspired millions to stand up against inequality. He shared the famous "I Have a Dream" speech, which moved Elijah deeply. Elijah realized that just like Martin Luther King Jr., he too could make a difference. Determined to bring the spirit of equality and justice back to his village, Elijah and Luke returned home. They shared the stories they had heard, and slowly, the villagers began to understand the importance of treating everyone with kindness and respect. Inspired by Elijah's bravery and Luke's unwavering loyalty, the village became a beacon of hope and unity. But their journey was not without conflict. A few villagers resisted the changes, fearing that their way of life would be disrupted. They argued and tried to undermine Elijah's efforts. Tensions rose, and it seemed as though the village might be torn apart. In the face of such adversity, Elijah remembered Martin Luther King Jr.'s words about peaceful resistance and the power of love. He organized a village meeting where everyone could share their thoughts and feelings. With Luke standing proudly beside him, Elijah spoke from his heart, reminding the villagers of the importance of unity and understanding. Moved by Elijah's sincerity and the undeniable bond between him and Luke, the villagers began to listen. Slowly, the walls of fear and prejudice crumbled, and the village found a new sense of harmony. Elijah's bravery and Luke's presence had transformed the village into a place where everyone was valued and respected. The kingdom of snow and ice became a symbol of hope, proving that even in the coldest of places, the warmth of justice and equality could prevail. And so, Elijah and Luke's story became a legend, inspiring generations to come. They had shown that with courage, determination, and a little help from friends, even the most unlikely heroes could change the world. The end.